Joy Business van, empowered by Joy Business and supported by Busy, making good things happen. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Habakkuk Amachi Otabil is an entrepreneur with great determination. Today, he's trying to strike a deal for a construction project, one of several he's been able to secure within the 1 year he started Projects Bureau Limited. Amachi originally wanted to be an agripreneur, but would later find himself working for a building and construction firm after school. Then he started developing an interest in building and construction, but he knew it would be a tough industry to venture into.
I felt that I didn't have a choice but to start something. So yes, the fears were there, but I never looked at them.
What kind of fear?
At the beginning, I was worried about where to get customers because I didn't know, and people didn't know me to be, okay, I was in the industry, but I was starting fresh. So I had to convince people to give me a job to do, and not knowing where the next salary would come from.
Finding clients, capital to start, and of course an office space, those would be Amachi's initial headache.
At the time, I had a car, small car. So I decided to operate from the car.
Tell me about that experience, operating from your car.
The car didn't have air conditioning. There was no AC. It was just me, my laptop, and my phone that I used as Wi-Fi. And then I bought a mobile fixed line that I also used to make calls. So when I call you, the number would come as a fixed line, so it made a lot of sense to people who received my call. And yes, it was one of those very challenging moments where the doomsday was at its peak.
In a matter of time, he secured his first contract to work on a drainage project.
Interestingly, it was my former employer who gave me my first job.
What was that?
It was a drainage work at one of their warehouses. So I went to my former boss one day, and I identified a challenge at the warehouse, and I told him that I could help them fix it. He said, "Okay, bring your bill." So I submitted the bill. And he said, "But how are you going to do it? Where are your people?" I said, "Okay, I'll team up with someone." So we teamed up, we got the job, and then we executed it very well. So since then, I think I've gone ahead to do about 3 or 4 jobs for them.
And that was the beginning of several recommendations for Amachi. He's secured several other projects since then, but that's not enough for him. He's got a great vision for Ghana's real estate industry too.
So what I want to champion, actually, with or without government, is the quality of buildings and the quality of structures that we put up, and to make sure that even if we end up developing our own estate, we develop in such a way that it meets not just Ghanaian standards but world standards, where anybody looking at it from any part of the world will appreciate the kind of quality that has gone into that. I think that is what is lacking in our industry.
And well, his earlier dream of becoming an agripreneur, well, that has not totally gone down the drain. He hopes to take it up sometime in the future. And that ends our show this week. My name is Darryl Kwal. The show is brought to you by Busy, making good things happen, and EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.